Your eyes, placed in different directions, look as if you are not scary, but stupid.
Wait! What? Oh no!
Oh no! Looks like it's just another one among all the screaming monsters. To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1. Are you watching our videos again without subscribing? Okay, this is going to the cringe compilation. Hello everyone, friends, and today we found ourselves in Trevor's Museum of the Creepiest Creatures.
A museum in Roblox sounds kind of weird. Let's take a look at the siren head here.
Oh my god! This guy looks really creepy. In fact, I'm very afraid to approach him. The main thing is that he doesn't start screaming like a siren, otherwise I'll definitely be very scared.
Are you really afraid of him? He looks extremely idiotic. An ordinary siren head is not as fat as this one.
Oh no! He killed us! Well, okay. I didn't really like the first monster. Let's go look at the second one.
Let's take a look at what's in this location. Look! It looks like there was some kind of accident here, and there was even a victim in it. I feel very sorry for these people.
And here is the culprit of this accident. This guy looks as ridiculous as possible, but he screams quite loudly and impressively. It seems to me that if I met someone like this in real life, I would be very scared.
Hi, sweetie. Are you ready for a kiss? Now you and I will merge in a hot dance and we'll never let each other out of our arms.
Oh my god, aren't you really scared to be around this creepy cat? He's really very scary. Well, this monster was pretty funny, and I think we need to move on to the third monster, Bridgeworm.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of such a monster, but his location looks pretty fun. It doesn't seem to me that he can be somehow aggressive in such a wonderful green meadow with beautiful green trees.
Are you really not bothered by the red sky that is around this location? Oh my god! This guy just sit in this tube!
Guys, look. I saddled the bridgeworm and now I will ride it around this location. Hello, buddy! You look extremely funny. At least your eyes, placed in different directions, look as if you are not scary, but stupid.
Perhaps this really is true. But to be honest, when he threw us away, I felt a little uneasy. It looks like this guy really has a lot of power. Well, I think we've seen enough of him, and we should move on to the next monster.
And the next monster in our line will be the Lighthead. Look, we ended up in a location with some kind of creepy highway. There is a red car here. By the way, look, there is something in the far corner of this location. Let's go see what is there.
It looks like there is some kind of Easter egg for this game. Let's see what it is. By the way, it looks very much like some kind of dough. Oh, look, this is pizza. One of the developers decided to hide the pizza in the location with the Lighthead.
By the way, he looks more believable in this location. At least this lamppost that sticks out instead of his head. Look, he killed us with one blow. Wow, it looks like this is a really very strong monster. And now we need to go straight to the next monster. And it will be a cartoon dog.
Cartoon dog? Like Dog Day? Okay, let's see what awaits us here. This location looks pretty scary. Oh no, he runs very fast. He's running right behind us. By the way, he looks very much like the cartoon cat we met last time, and he screams exactly the same.
It looks like this cartoon dog chewed off someone's hand and now that hand is lying right here. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Maybe you will at least calm down a little and stop yelling at us. This noise is already starting to get on my nerves.
Okay, now we will go to the cartoon dog again, but this time this is the second part. And in this location, we see some dilapidated house and a guy who is trying to escape from this dog.
Here again, there is some Easter egg from the developers in the corner. Look, this is the head of a cartoon cat. It looks like the cartoon dog turned out to be stronger than him after all, and here comes the cartoon dog. But this time, she moves on all fours and has a very flat face. This cartoon dog looks much creepier than the previous one.
Their screams irritate me as much as possible. Why are they so hysterical? By the way, Jax again decided to climb on this guy's head, but it looks like he doesn't even mind. Finally, he killed us, and now we'll go back to the lobby. I really hope that we won't meet the same screaming monsters again.
And now we have come to the location of Mr. Mascot, but unfortunately I can't find him here. Where did he go?
Maybe he's just on his lunch break or something? Well, I suggest not staying long in this location and going back to the lobby to meet the next monster in this game.
And now we're heading straight to the highway worm. Let's see what it looks like. I hope it will be different from the bridge worm. Look, this time this worm has a cave and it looks like he killed the lighthead.
I never thought I'd say this, but I really feel sorry for Mr. Lighthead. Let's now meet this worm face to face. Oh no, he pushed us very far. It looks like this worm is very strong, although I wouldn't doubt it because he had enough strength to kill the lighthead.
Wait! What? Oh no! It looks like he threw us outside his location and we ended up somewhere very far from his habitat. Well, it really was pretty epic. It looks like this is truly the most powerful monster among all that we saw today. And now we will go straight to the Room of Smiles. Although, in fact, judging by the picture, this is not a smile at all.
The dentist told me that it is very harmful to eat a lot of sweets and showed this particular mouth as proof of this. Well, we ended up straight in this terrible mouth, and now we need to find a way out of here. It seems to me that we are on the right track.
Looks like we need to jump down now. Okay, this mouth ate us and we met this monster. And now we will go straight to the next monster called the Long Horse.
Long Horse? This is the most idiotic name. Wait, is it me or is there no boss in this location? Okay, I think we need to get to one more Easter egg. It looks like a shank of meat.
It looks like there won't be a monster in this location because someone killed it and cooked it into this shank of meat. And now I suggest moving on to the next monster.
And the last monster for today is called an angel. Look, we found ourselves in some kind of desert with cacti from Brawl Stars. Oh no, this is the same angel. He really looks as scary as possible.
Oh no! Looks like it's just another one among all the screaming monsters. Okay, it looks like he killed us. Our communication with him did not last long. Now let's move on to the next game. Hello everyone, friends, and today we will escape from Pooh prison.
Is this the same Pooh we recently ran away from? This guy is very creepy. I hope he won't do to us what he did in that game.
I think this Pooh looks a little kinder than the previous one. Let's go ahead and try to escape from here.
Now we need to get out of this ventilation. By the way, look, here we need to go up these platforms.
I remember a similar game. We've already played something like this. It seems that that game also began to be copied as Barry's Prison Break.
But I like this location much more. There are a huge number of different tests that we have not seen before. We need press this button and the platforms from this wall should start to move out. Wow. Now let's take these fans further.
Fans at the very beginning of the game? Looks really cool. The only thing is that it doesn't look a little like a prison because you can't see the prison cells here. But nevertheless, we need to escape from the evil Pooh.
By the way, we have never seen him yet, but I think that we will meet him very soon. Okay, we press the button, and now on this platform, we are going up. And then we need to cross this bridge and jump over these lasers. But it seems that not all players are able to cope with this task.
It seems to me that these players are simply too inexperienced. Well, we finally found ourselves in some kind of ventilation, and it looks like now we will find ourselves in some new room. Let's see what awaits us there.
By the way, here we need to collect 10 cakes, but I don't think we will pay attention to this because usually we don't get anything for them. Oh no, here comes the evil Pooh, and he's chasing right after us. Although it seems to me that this cannot be called chasing. Rather, he just moves without any animation in our direction.
Yes, it really looks strange. He walks as if he has little wheels hidden in his legs. And in fact, it's not Pooh, but a robot. Well, he moves quite slowly, and I think thanks to this we can escape from him with ease.
It looks like we will now find ourselves in some kind of gym. Yes, that is right. Only here, instead of various exercise equipment, there are a lot of different cakes and cookies. It looks like it's like a gym only in reverse. A gym for getting fat.
I think you're talking complete nonsense. There are definitely no such gyms. At least even if they existed, they would be pointless because you can become fat without even leaving your home. It's the people who get out of the house the least who become fat.
Let's take a break from this idiotic topic and focus on completing the game. We just jumped over a huge abyss using a trampoline. Now we need to stand on this stick and go through another one. By the way, look! Here balls fly out of these black holes.
Now the main thing is just to wait until they fly out of there. Great! I managed to do this and we move on. So far we have not come across a single difficult challenge in this game, but nevertheless, they are all very interesting.
You go through this whole gym pretty fast, Jax. Well done. Keep it up. And now we need to overcome this obstacle course. There are a lot of thorns here on this bridge. The most important thing is to cross past them while they are hidden.
And now we are jumping on some huge slide. Now let's drive down it. It seems to me that the exit from this gym is as close as possible.
Yes, we just need to walk along these platforms, and then we will be as close as possible to the exit. By the way, did you notice that at the very top there is a timer during which we need to complete this game? Otherwise, we will not receive a game pass?
This already happened in one game we played, and unfortunately, we still didn't receive this game pass. Therefore, we shouldn't try to beat this game as quickly as possible. By the way, look, I can already see the red door. This is the way out of here. Great. Let's finally escape from here.
We passed this gym for quite a long time. Look, there's some kind of toxic waste here. Now we will need to turn this valve until toxic steam stops coming out of these pipes. Great. We've scrolled through it 3 times and we can finally move on.
Wow! This corridor is very big! By the way, look! Here comes Pooh! He is hiding behind this door to scare us! He ran out and now he will run right behind us! But we already know that he moves quite slowly so we can escape from him.
He has no chance of catching up with us because he really moves as slowly as possible. Look! Another red door. We need to go into it to finally escape from him. Okay. Looks like he won't follow us here. Now we need to take these pallets and put them in a pile to form a slide along which we can climb into this ventilation.
Wow, this is a rather unusual task. This has never happened in any of Barry's prison escapes. I really like that the developers are really adding new challenges to this game. Great! We made a pretty big tower out of pallets, and now we need to get out of this ventilation.
Look, there's a huge target ahead. Looks like we need to hit it with this ball. Great! We did it and a bridge appeared in front. Let's go into this safe now.
Safe? It's very strange that there is a safe in the prison. Let's see what's stored there. Okay, these look like some kind of boxes. Unfortunately, we won't be able to find out what they are filled with. But thanks to these boxes, we again find ourselves in the ventilation, and now we need to find a way out of it.
There are a huge number of descents in this ventilation. It looks like we are going down somewhere deep underground. Look, we found a way out of the ventilation and ended up in the sewer. For some reason, someone had placed a huge number of rusty traps here. Perhaps this was done to catch all the rats that live there.
The funny thing is that none of these traps worked. It's possible that rats aren't actually as stupid as they might seem. Now we need to climb these stairs and then we find ourselves in the ventilation again. It seems to me that there are too many ventilations in this game.
Look! Looks like we're about to go on an energy drink run. I just love tasks of this type because thanks to energy drinks, our character starts running as fast as possible. But unfortunately, these energy drinks have a very bad effect on the body in real life. Therefore, I advise you, our dear subscribers, not to drink energy drinks. Otherwise, you will develop huge heart problems.
You're right, Kinger. Energy drinks are really very bad for people. But in this game, we simply need them in order to overcome all these challenges. By the way, in this game, it is impossible to just run forward and jump because in this case, we can easily fly over the platform. But we were able to pass this test. It was very easy. Now we need to walk down this corridor without touching these electric sticks.
It seems to me that the exit from this prison is somewhere as close as possible. Now we need to go into the ventilation again, and we will move on. I still never cease to be amazed at how many ventilation there are in this game.
But in any case, this game has a huge number of different challenges. By the way, look, this challenge is very similar to the laser challenge in Barry's prison run. But in this particular test, the lasers don't move. They are just statically in one place. Because of this test was as easy as possible.
Okay, it looks like now we will finally be free. Now we need to climb up this wall, and then we need to go where this arrow is pointing us. By the way, look! There's an RPG on the wall there. Looks like we're in for a final boss fight.
Let's quickly grab this RPG and go fight this boss. And here he is, Giant Pooh! By the way, it's also not animated at all. This is just an ordinary Pooh model that seems to be rolling behind us, and it looks as strange as possible.
But because of this, it becomes very difficult to fight against him. Because due to the fact that he has no animation, It is impossible to predict what his next attack will be. By the way, here is an example for you. He just released a blast wave, although I couldn't understand it.
But I am sure that this will not stop you from winning. Great job, Jax. You defeated this boss. Now let's head to the exit from here. Finally, we were able to beat this game.
By the way, I surprisingly like this game very much, although it is very similar to another game that we played before. Nevertheless, this game had a huge number of cool challenges. Well, we now have some rows. Now let's move on to the next game.
Lord, we are really starting to fall through the textures.
Let's do this as carefully as possible.
We couldn't do it neatly. She still noticed us.
I'm also really good at playing Fortnite, and I think this will really help me beat these grannies. To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1. Are you watching our videos again without subscribing? Okay, this is going to the cringe compilation. Hello everyone, friends. Today we will run away from Grumpy Gran's house.
Oh, we're playing this game again! I remember we played it a long time ago! I liked it very much! This time we will try to set a real record in this game!
Now we need to steal this granny's cookies. Let's do this as carefully as possible.
We couldn't do it neatly. She still noticed us. Well, now let's go into her room, take the key to the attic, and go straight to the second floor to open it and escape from her.
Great! We already have the key now. All we have to do is run away from her to the second floor. It seems to me that she will definitely not be able to catch up with us because she moves with the help of these walkers.
Great! She has no chance. We finally made it to that door. Awesome. It's good that she doesn't know how to climb stairs. Otherwise, she would definitely be able to catch up with us here.
Are you actually sure about this? There are too many obstacles here, and it seems to me that an old granny definitely wouldn't be able to jump over these huge pits with spikes.
I completely agree with him. This granny definitely wouldn't have been able to catch up with us in this attic. Now we need to get past these traps that are apparently placed here to catch rats.
It seems to me that such traps are installed here only to catch really giant rats. Okay, let's jump over this barbed wire and head straight out the window.
We are already here! Oh no! Granny is already waiting for us in her yard. Now we need to find a way to escape from her. It seems to me that it would be more logical to climb over the fence, but unfortunately we need to jump into this grave.
Well, now we need to make our way through these creepy catacombs in order to finally escape from this granny's house. But it seems to me that she knows very well where this grave led, and now we need to find a way to deceive her.
I think we won't even have to try to deceive her. It will be enough for us to simply run fast enough so that this granny definitely has no chance of catching up with us. And now that we have gone upstairs, we need to climb this spiral staircase. I wonder where it will lead us.
This spiral staircase is very long. It's like going up in some medieval watchtower or something. Oh, look. We finally made it to the top. Well, it looks like there is a continuation of these catacombs here.
These catacombs are really full of various challenges. Let's go into this room. Oh no, this is the same place where the souls of the children that Grandma caught are kept. Lord, one of the guys caught us. Okay, well now we know that we definitely can't go there.
Again, a game in which there are labyrinths. In fact, I really hate labyrinths because very often we have to go through them for as long as possible. I hope that this time we will find the right exit on the first try and we won't have to wander through these creepy corridors in vain.
And here is the way out. Sorry, kids. If we had the opportunity, we would definitely try to save you. We finally got to the surface, and now we need to try to escape from this granny. I wonder where is the way out of here?
It seems to me that the exit should be in the place where she ran after us from. Look, it looks like some kind of basement. It seems to me that it is as illogical as possible to go underground over and over again. Why can't this character just climb over the fence?
I think that looking for logic in Roblox is useless. Oh no, we hit some texture and fell down. Well, it looks like we won't be able to set a world record today because we actually died twice already in this game. And unfortunately, this slows down the progress of this game.
In fact, I think that it is already pointless to just try to beat someone's record. We already know that we are professionals in passing these games. Oh, by the way, look, this is my favorite challenge in this game. Here we need to drive this granny's electric car, which by the way moves quite fast. It's possible that she tuned it up and installed a new engine there.
Judging by the fact that this granny built such a huge system of basements and various rooms, it seems to me that she was even capable of tuning this electric car. Well, It would be great if she wasn't so evil because usually such geniuses can create something useful like Elon Musk.
Just imagine what would happen to our planet if Elon Musk were as evil as this granny. It seems to me that this would be the most evil genius of all. By the way, we finally passed this test. And now we need to pass a test that is very similar to the rolling boulder test from Barry Prison.
By the way, as far as I remember, this is the last task before meeting the final boss, Granny, and we completed it in just 270 seconds. This is really kind of strange. It seems to me that we have every possible chance of breaking the world record for completing this game.
Look! We ended up in this granny's backyard. Now we need to take a bazooka and start shooting at it. Oh my god. It seems to me that this will be really difficult because last time these grannies moved as fast as possible.
I think that this will be as easy as possible for me because I have already defeated her several times, and this time I can defeat her too. I'm also really good at playing Fortnite, and I think this will really help me beat these grannies.
She actually has less than half her HP left. We really deal with it as quickly as possible. It seems to me that this will be a very easy victory. Great! We finally did it. Now let's go to that tree house.
Just 325 seconds, and we really were able to do it. I'm very surprised by this result and would love to see the leaderboard for this game.
By the way, look! There are cookies here that increase our size. Last time we also increased our size with the help of these cookies, but I'm very interested. Can we eat enough cookies to increase as much as possible to break this house?
They add a very small amount of weight, and it seems to me that we will need to eat at least 1,000 of them. We will be doing this for a really long time.
But I'm still very interested to know how big we can grow in this game. It seems to me that none of the other players have ever done this. Just imagine, not only did we set a world record for completing this game at speed, but we also became the largest character on the map here.
Okay, that actually sounds like a really interesting idea. Let's keep increasing our size until we actually push through the textures and out of this house. I would really like to become the biggest character in the history of this map.
We decided to speed up this process for you because it really took a very long time, and we tried very hard to get the maximum size of this character. I really wanted us to really be able to break this house that will be the biggest here.
Lord, we are really starting to fall through the textures. It seems to me that it is simply impossible to reach the maximum size here. By the way, other players are also starting to repeat after us. It looks like they want to compete with us.
Just don't stop. Keep eating those cookies. We have to break this house by being very fat and big. By the way, it seems to me that this is becoming quite difficult to do because the camera starts to shake due to the fact that we fall through the textures.
Wait, what happened now? Oh no! It looks like we are in the starting location of this game. Well, it seems to us that we have really reached the maximum size. By the way, just look! We actually took first place on the leaderboard in easy mode. It was very cool. Now let's move on to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends. Today we will escape from Inside Out Prison.
I just love this cartoon. I really like it. By the way, look, multicolored spheres are flying up here. It looks very cool. By the way, in this game, you can still change the skin. Let's do that.
Wow! Joy's skin looks very cool. I really like it. Let's continue to play through this game using this skin.
I really hope that the first boss doesn't become aggressive towards us because we look exactly like her. I hope this will help us get through the first boss with ease.
We will find out as soon as possible. We need to get to it first. Wait, what? I think this thing shouldn't be in this prison. It looks like the developers downloaded the map with this boss and remade it for their characters.
And here is the location with the first boss. I still really hope that she won't attack us, but she is the one running towards us. In fact, it's quite funny to watch how a huge, fat, farting Joy runs after little Joy.
Yes, I really didn't expect what we would see in this game. Great! We finally escaped from her by jumping onto this yellow pipe. This is very cool. Now let's go straight to the toilet room and see what it looks like in this game.
It seems to me that this room will not be any different from the room with toilets in the red larva prison. Look! There are no booths here either, and the developers just left a tunnel. Well, let's go through this entire dungeon.
By the way, it seems to me that lately we've only been playing Barry's Prison Escape and all the games similar to this game. It seems to me that we need to slightly diversify this gameplay. I think that there should definitely be some other cool modes in Roblox.
I haven't found anything interesting lately, but it seems to me that our subscribers have definitely played something cool in Roblox. I think it would be very cool if our subscribers wrote the name of their favorite Roblox modes in the comments, and we would definitely try to play them.
Wait, seriously? In this tunnel with a rolling boulder, there is also an invisible wall, and this boulder will not knock us down. Okay, looks like the developers decided to simplify this game here too. Well, let's go to the next boss. But I would like to change our skin.
Anger running away from another evil boss? This looks extremely funny. By the way, why is he so small? I always thought that anger is something huge, dark, and evil, but in fact it's just a very cute and low flame with an evil face.
Maybe because he's so small and hot, this boss doesn't want to grab him, otherwise he'll just burn his hands. Well now, let's head straight up those stairs and start doing the energy drink run.
In fact, it's really very cool that in this game it is possible to change skins because usually the creators of Roblox modes do not give such an opportunity. But now, we can try ourselves in the role of completely different characters. I think we should open the list of all the characters that are in this game and try again to change your skin to some other one.
There really are completely different characters here. By the way, there is a red larva and all sorts of other characters. There are even characters from various anime and TV series. But I want to find someone from the amazing digital circus. By the way, look, here is Pomni. Let's play for her.
Wow, she walks very cute. Just look at her walk. And when she jumps, her legs look funny. It's really very cool that the developers worked so hard on adding different skins with different animations to this game.
It seems to me that this is missing from all the other Barry prison escapes. I think it's not that hard to add models of different characters, but it really changes this game a lot. I still can't get enough of how funny Pomni walks in this game. It looks as unusual as possible for Roblox.
I really hope that her gait will not prevent her from carrying this ladder to the ventilation and jumping up on it because this task is very difficult to complete. But I think Jax can do it the first time. Great, Jax was able to do it.
I think it has nothing to do with the skin. Rather, Jax just need to do it as professionally as he always do, and he did it again. Now let's cross this bridge with a fan in order to go to the next tests.
I really find it very funny to watch my jump. I haven't seen this on any of the Roblox skins, and it really looks extremely unusual. Now let's go to the pipes. They look as funny as possible. I have never seen anyone repaint these pipes purple.
The developers really did a great job on customization in this game. I just really like the way this game looks and all the challenges here. It seems to me that here, I too will not be angry at the tests with valves. And this game is 1,000,000 times better than the previous Barry prison escape in which we played, where every 5 seconds a notification appeared on our screen to add favorites to this game. By the way, we've submitted a complaint about this game. I really hope she gets banned.
And by the way, we came to this test with the fans quite quickly. Now we are heading upstairs straight to the ventilation, which leads to the race with the fans. I really hope that in this game the developers did not reduce the distance between the platforms and did not simplify it in any way.
Great! Look, in this race with fans, the distance between the platforms is as large as possible, and I still have a lot of fun watching Pomni jumping over these gaps. It looks very cute.
Do you remember how a few months ago when we played Prison Break from the amazing digital circus, Gloink Queen came to our Discord server and talked to us? It was really cool. I really hope that someday she will also join us. By the way, we have already entered the cafeteria, and now we will fight against the chef boss.
Let's quickly head to the bazooka, take it, and defeat this boss! I really hope that he won't throw food at us very often and won't be able to slow us down too much.
Oh no! It was his first throw and he hit the target. Well, now we need to continue to fight against him so that he has no chance of defeating us.
This guy is very serious. He is running right after us, but we have almost killed him. Wait, why did our shots stop causing damage to him? He has already hit us with a frying pan several times, but this didn't help him in any way. And unfortunately, we couldn't use our bug with which we would fly off this slide at maximum speed. Now let's change our skin.
Oh my god! I didn't expect that he would be so huge, and it looks like the developers didn't finish this skin because his legs and arms don't move. He just stands in a static pose and seems to be moving forward on small wheels. Well, I think that now we will stop before the test with lasers and change our skin to some other one to make it more interesting for us to complete this game.
I think we need to choose any skin from inside out because today we are going through this particular prison. I think it would be quite logical to choose the anxiety skin.
Okay, let's choose that one. I think it will be very funny to fight the final boss being such a funny little guy. And now let's go through a test in which we need to fly past lasers. In fact, this test is as easy as possible, and we have never lost in it. It seems to me that the developers should slightly increase the rotation speed of these lasers to make it much more difficult to fly between them.
Great job, Jax. Well, before meeting the final boss, we only have one test left to pass, namely, the bridge test. I really hope this little guy can take that heavy metal arm bridge and move it between platforms.
It looks like it's absolutely easy for him. He handles it as coolly as possible. It seems to me that there is much more power in it than we might think. Now let's open up to fight the final boss.
The battle between anxiety and joy will be a truly legendary battle. It seems to me that no one could imagine this, even the people who created this cartoon. Let's defeat Joy Robot being a little anxiety.
We've already dealt with one of her arms. Only the second one remains to be shot. You managed to do this simply wonderful. Excellent! Finally, we were able to defeat this boss. I really like this game because it is very rich in various changes, and the most important change in this game is the ability to change your skin. It seems to me that this is missing from a huge number of other Roblox games. Well, now let's move on to next week.
Hello everyone, friends, and today we will again escape from the prison of our amazing digital circus.
Toilet, it's a shame we can't use it.
Pomni, you look simply irresistible in this game. I think they were able to convey all your beauty in this 3D model.
Stop flattering me and let's just concentrate on beating this game. By the way, I really like the pictures that the developers added to this game.
We already passed this prison once, and I remember that it looked really very beautiful. It looks like the developers have added more various innovations here.
Oh yeah, I remember this game too. It's based on Barry's Prison Break, but this game differs significantly in many challenges.
Let's now go to the room with the first boss and see what he looks like. Or rather, she. This is Pomni, and she is now running right after us in order to put us back in prison.
We won't let her do this. Let's quickly escape from her. Oh my god, she can teleport. Okay, this will be a little more complicated.
We were still able to escape from her. Oh my god, is she screaming like that? This scream was not at all like you, Pomni.
It seems that the developers have not yet fixed this since the previous game. Well, let's climb this huge spiral staircase and move on. By the way, in our amazing digital circus, I have never seen such a staircase anywhere.
I think this is absolutely no problem. If we need it in our amazing digital circus, then I'm ready to add it tomorrow. But you will be in charge of its construction.
No! In that case, I pass. If you really need this staircase, please build it. But I'll stay sitting and playing Roblox all day.
Why the hell do we even need this ladder? And why did we even start this conversation? I think it's pointless. Let's continue to focus on beating this game.
By the way, I'm still upset that I wasn't added to this game. By the way, look! It seems to me that this level can be completed in an easier way. I think there's a secret passage there.
Look! We can actually make it to the very end of this challenge by jumping over this rock. Wow! I didn't even know that we could actually do this in this game. This is very cool. Are we speedrunners?
If there was a competition for speedrunning this game, it seems to me that I would become a champion in it. I think that we should hold such a competition among our subscribers, and whoever reaches the finish line first will receive a prize in the form of Robux.
By the way, this idea sounds pretty cool. It seems to me that if our subscribers write a large number of comments under this video, we will definitely do it. Now let's go to the location with the next boss.
To be honest, I don't even remember who will be the next boss here. Let's see.
Oh, exactly. Look, it's me. But it seems to me that in this game, I'm somehow too stupid. I don't even try to catch up with the player. I just follow him with a very stupid face. It seems to me that the developers should have at least depicted anger on my face.
We were able to escape from you. It really was very easy. You were left behind because your character does not have enough movement speed to catch up with us. Well, now let's quickly move on to the next tests.
Her scream sounds as close as possible to the Pomni scream. It seems to me that the developers should work on the voices of the characters in this game so that they at least sound like us.
Look, there is some kind of dark room here. Usually in other games they sell skins in such a room. Let's see what's here. Oh, looks like this is the end of the map. Well, I think we shouldn't jump down there. Otherwise, we'll have to go through this test again. So let's go to this strange elevator and go up to the very top.
Yes! It seems to me that jumping down there would be the most idiotic idea. Now we're taking that elevator and heading straight to the energy drink mission. By the way, I really like how the developers changed the location here. Because here they added a huge number of paintings and... Black Zooble?
Yeah, it really looks as unusual as possible. It seems to me that such a skin will definitely not be popular among players of this game.
Look, there is some extremely unusual platform ahead. I think we should jump onto it. Oh, it looks like this platform doesn't really lead anywhere. She's standing here just for decoration. In any case, it's cool that the developers made it because it slightly diversified this game.
Look, there is another secret passage ahead. Maybe we will see something new if we go through these platforms.
There is no Black Zooble here again, and no offers to buy these skins. But we don't want to do this. But unfortunately, this notification that appeared on our screen is really impossible to remove. Therefore, we will have to reboot our character.
Great. Finally, we can replay this level and do it on the second try. In fact, this is the most shameful thing, because we have never died in Barry's prison break, and this is the first time we lost, just because of stupid chance.
In fact, we will not consider this as a defeat because it was solely the fault of the developers. Let's just not turn there anymore and go on to pass this test no matter what.
Yes, I think this is a great idea. Let's do it exactly like this. Now we need to climb these stairs, and then we will have to move the stairs straight under the ventilation.
Wow! Looks like the developers did it for us! Well, this makes me very happy because sometimes it can be very difficult to place this ladder directly under the ventilation. It's good that it's already here in advance. Now we need to cross this bridge with a fan without falling down.
And then we will need to pass the most boring test in this game, namely the test with the valves. Every time we play some kind of Barry prison escape clone, this is what irritates me the most. I really don't want to see these trials ever again in my life, and I really hope that someday they will be removed from here.
Oh, wow! I didn't know you actually had so much hatred. That sounded pretty creepy coming from your mouth. But I hope that the developers will watch our videos and realize that they should really remove this stupid challenge from this game because it really makes no sense. Because of him, we just stop in one place and run around, turning these fans over and over again in each clone of Barry's prison escape.
Stop being so angry about this test. We already passed it. Right now we are heading to the next test, namely the race with fans. This task will be much easier than this and much more interesting because thanks to these fans, we accelerate to the highest possible speed.
We are already as close to this test as possible. All we need is to go through this ventilation. By the way, it is stylized quite cool. Wow, just look, we finally got here. I really like this test very much because here we are running forward at an unusually high speed.
Yes, but it would be really cool if the developers of this particular mode would add a little variety here, because this fan run looks exactly the same as the fan run in the usual Barry prison escape. And now we're going straight to the Boss Cook's cafeteria.
I completely forgot who the boss cook will be in this game, but it would be logical if it was a bubble. Oh, look, it's Jax. He is very huge, and for some reason he is standing right next to the entrance to the cafeteria. It looks like he is waiting for us.
He's running right behind us. Oh no! He hit us with food and slowed us down. But this means that we need to get to the bazooka as soon as possible in order to start fighting with him. The boss Jax in this game is very accurate, and he has hit us with food 3 times already, which is why he slowed us down significantly.
I think we need to kill him as close to the exit as possible in order to try to fly forward with the help of a blast wave. Oh no! Unfortunately, the blast wave pushed us in a different direction. It seems that we were in the wrong place, and because of this, our flight direction was lost. Well, in that case, we will go down this slide on our own.
It's a pity that we weren't able to use this feature of the game, because with the help of this feature, we could have completed this game much faster. But unfortunately, this is not possible to do as often as we would like. Now let's go to the laser test.
By the way, the test with lasers is the penultimate test before meeting the final boss. So we need to hurry up a little. We've already spent quite a lot of time playing through this game. Usually we defeat the boss when the 500th second appears on the timer, but this time at 550 seconds. We have just started completing the test with lasers. By the way, I really like the fact that the developers decided to change the colors of these lasers. It added dynamism to this test.
We finally passed it! Well now, before meeting the final boss, we only have one test left. Namely, the test with bridges. I hope you remember our life hack?
Are you saying that we need to take just one board and move it between platforms? Lord, it seems to me that no one passes this test differently because only an idiot takes a new board every time and puts it here.
And finally, right now, we will meet the final boss. Oh, look! It's the giant robot Kane, and he's about to attack us. By the way, the last time we played, he hovered in one place and stood motionless, just sometimes shooting at us. But this time, he's running straight after us, and he's determined to kill us today.
Yes, this time he is really much more active than the previous one, but this will not stop us from killing him, because all we need to do is blow up both of his arms, and fortunately we deal with it quite quickly.
Only 2 shots left. Come on, Jax! Great, we did it again! We defeated the giant robot Kane! Well, today I really enjoyed playing through this game because we discovered a lot of new things in it. Now let's move on to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends, and today we will play the game Color or Die.
This is the first time in my life I've heard about this game. What do we need to do here?
Oh, I've already played this game. Here we need to collect 13 brushes by walking through a huge labyrinth and painting ourselves in different colors.
What can stop us here? Oh, looks like I got it. Apparently this huge white weird dude.
He looks pretty scary. This is something like the Slender Man Stickman in this world. Okay, now I know that we can hide from him if we stand near a wall of our color, and here is the first brush. There are only 12 brushes left to find.
I didn't think such a colorful game could be so creepy. Oh, look! Another brush. 11 pieces left to find. By the way, when this white monster is somewhere near you, interference appears on our screen. This is very good because thanks to this, we can find out where he is.
He is walking somewhere not far from us. Oh, look! Looks like he found some player. Oh no, it looks like he killed her. What's important now is to stay still.
We need to get out of here as quickly as possible, but he continues to walk somewhere nearby. Oh no! Here he is! He noticed us! Well, it looks like we've been stuck at this wall for a very long time.
Okay, there's another red wall here. You have to wait for him to pass by. By the way, look. It looks like we can revive other players. Oh no. Unfortunately, this is a paid feature. Well, let's open this red door with our paint.
We opened it and got some kind of screwdriver. Well, now we need to find which way we can open with this screwdriver. Unfortunately, we have lost the red color, and this means that now we cannot camouflage near the red walls. By the way, there was another brush in this room. Okay, only 10 left to find. I think we can handle it today.
And here is the secret path that we need to open with a screwdriver. Cool. Now we are in some very strange black and white world. What does it look like? We need to go through this parkour here. Let's jump on these different painting supplies.
Look! Here is a brush in a new color. Wow, it's orange! Now we will need to go back to the maze and use this orange paint to look for the next brushes.
Now we need to find a passage that opens with orange paint. And here it is. Great! Let's go there. Look! And here there is already yellow paint. Well, it looks like now we need to look for the yellow passage.
This guy is really starting to annoy me. He's always following me. Oh no, looks like this player is out of luck. Well, you should have looked better for the yellow wall or rushed a little faster.
Buddy, maybe you'll stop standing right behind me. I'm just standing and looking at the wall. Wait, where did he go?
It looks like he's very interested in us. Oh my god, he teleported again. Where does he even get such a superpower?
Look, there's some kind of black and white staircase here. Looks like this is the next pass. Let's get a look. Oh, look! There's another brush here. We have already found 5 brushes out of 13. Okay, there's some kind of map drawn on the wall here. Looks like we need to try to cover this entire route.
We came to the path where this map led us, but unfortunately here is just the final door that will open when we collect all 13 brushes. Well, let's continue looking for the yellow passage.
And here is another brush. This is already the 6th brush out of 12. This is almost half of the total amount that we found. Oh, one more. 7 out of 13. This means that we have already collected more than half of the brushes that we need. The only thing left for us is to find the yellow passage.
Oh my god! Finally we found this yellow passage! We were looking for it for a really long time! Well, now we need to go through that door! Look! We again found ourselves in a black and white world, and this is another parkour. But it looks much more difficult than the previous parkour that we completed before.
This parkour looks much more difficult than all the previous ones. I really hope that we will be able to pass it, and we will not fall down. Here we need to walk on some huge, strange cubes and cross the abyss on huge, strange black and white sticks. Well, it looks as stylish as possible, but I'm as scared as possible. It's going to happen.
Looks like we've reached the very top. There are a huge number of black and white sticks here. Now we need to get to them, and then we will find ourselves on a safe platform. We finally did it.
Look, here's another brush and a green can of paint. Looks like we're getting through everything pretty quickly today. There are only 5 brushes left to find, and I hope that we can handle this very quickly. And now, the main thing for us is to find the green passage here.
And here we are again looking for another passage. This time, this passage was green. We have speeded up this process a little for you because we walked around this entire location for as long as possible and could not find this passage.
Lord, it seems to me that he... And here he is! Look! We have opened another location! Here we picked up turquoise paint and another brush! There are only 4 brushes left to find in this game, and it looks like we still need to find some kind of triangle in order to open this door!
And the search for the turquoise passage took us much longer than the search for the previous passage because this passage was hidden in the first black and white location. We really couldn't remember for a very long time where we needed to use this turquoise paint, so we walked through the maze for a very long time and were looking for him. But we also slightly sped up this process for you so that you don't have to watch 20 minutes of meaningless wandering through the labyrinth.
I think we need to go back to the first black and white world we were in. Let's find the entrance there and check. Maybe we missed something there. And here he is. Great!
Do we have to do this parkour again? Lord, it seems to me that we are stuck in this world forever. Well, I really hope that it's not in vain that we returned here to find something. Oh, look! There really was a blue aisle here. We forgot about it last time.
We really couldn't remember about it for 20 minutes while we were just running around mindlessly so the maze. Seriously? Okay, looks like we don't have any paint, but we do have a triangle for that weird wall. This means that now we are more vulnerable to this huge white weirdo. Okay, I hope we don't run into him while we're running towards that wall with the figurines.
Look, this wall is somehow strange. Wait, what? Oh, we found some secret passage. Is this someone's classroom? Here on the wall in the corner there are some strange drawings and everything is black and white. It seems like it has something to do with this white guy's background. But I guess that's the least of our worries. Now our main goal is to get out of here as quickly as possible.
And the record time we wasted was the time we were looking for that stupid room with a triangle in the wall. We really looked for her for a very long time because we forgot where she is in this labyrinth. And due to the fact that we didn't have any paint with us, we had nowhere to hide from this white monster. But in the end, we found a room anyway and continued our journey.
We've been wandering through this labyrinth for 20 minutes. It seems to me that this room just disappeared in some mystical way. I can't even imagine where she is.
Let's just try to remember where she was. It seems to me that she is somewhere nearby. And look! Finally! Oh my God, it took us a really long time, but we finally found the blue paint. And now we need to find where we can use it. I remember that somewhere not far from here there was a blue door that we can enter using this paint.
Nearby. Are you sure about this? Last time we also thought that the room with the triangle was somewhere not far from us, but we looked for it for 20 minutes. Oh, by the way, here's the blue door. It looks like you were indeed right.
What is here? Saw. Do we need to cut some wood here? Lord, it seems to me that this will take us even longer. And besides all these problems, this white monster is chasing us, and we don't have paint so that we can blend in with the wall.
By the way, have you noticed that lately we really have stopped coming across brushes? We've found 10 brushes out of 13. We only have 3 left to find. but I really don't remember where any room is where we need to saw something. I remember for sure that in the 2 black and white rooms we visited, there was nothing like that. In the first room, we have already taken everything that is possible, and in the second room, we need a key that is located in some place unknown to us. Well, I think we need to try to continue following this labyrinth.
I really don't understand where we need to go. I don't remember where we can use this saw. There were definitely boards somewhere in this game, but it seems to me that they were somewhere at the very beginning of the game. I can't even imagine how we can get back there.
God, this guy is really starting to annoy me. We really can't get out of here because he's constantly waiting for us to get out of here so he can attack us.
I think we need to find a way to trick him and find a way to escape. Oh no! Looks like he killed us. Well, let's move on to the next game.
Hello, everyone, and today you and I will be running away from a new pizzeria.
New pizzeria? Sounds interesting. We recently escaped from the same pizzeria, and Escape from Papa's Pizza was truly one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah! I remember this game. But this pizzeria is called Bob's Pizzeria. I think that it will be no less interesting than that game.
I hope that this will really be the case. Well, let's get started.
Okay, we find ourselves in some room and a red light shows us where we need to go. Let's follow him.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. Well, let's really go straight for him. It's like the beginning of Daddy's Pizza Parlor.
There's some kind of door here. Oh no, it's Chef Bob. He says we need to add toppings before we move on. Okay, let's do this.
I wonder what toppings are here. Let's get a look. Limbs, blood, boogers, and nails? Seriously?
Looks like this is a very unusual pizzeria. Well, I suggest drawing a nail heart on this pizza so that it doesn't look as disgusting as it can.
I think it's disgusting to put your fingernails on pizza anyway. But this drawing looked pretty good. I hope the boss appreciates it.
Looks like he really liked it. I actually tried really hard. Now let's head into this room. Oh, look! Looks like someone spilled ketchup. Although it looks like it's not ketchup, but blood.
Judging by the ingredients we put on our pizza, it seems to me that even this white thing is not flour. Okay, now we're in the refrigerator and we need to find some kind of key.
I think finding the key in this very blue room will be quite difficult. Well, it looks like the chief is running right behind us. I think we should trick him and run around him. The key must be somewhere on the shelves in this refrigerator.
Let's concentrate on finding the key on these shelves. I think he must be somewhere nearby. This room is quite large. Oh, look. I see some kind of blue glow. Great. We picked up the key and now we need to find a way out.
And here is the way out. Great. Wow. We jumped into some strange hole and it looks like now we need to choose the right path.
Jax, how do you know all the right paths? Have you played this game before?
No, I just chose the path to random, and it looks like I was lucky to do it on the first try. Okay, now let's go ahead. We need to pass these tests ahead.
I remember a similar challenge in Escape from Papa Pizza's Pizzeria. Well, now let's go forward. I'm wondering what other new challenges will be in this game.
The challenges in this game are actually quite challenging. It seems to me that in the Escape from Papa Pizza's Pizzeria, the tests were much easier because there we were able to pass everything the first time. Okay, we ended up in some room with toilets and now we need to get out of it. Look, we again found ourselves in some room with stoves.
There's some weird flying dough in this room? Okay, the main thing is to pass by these ovens so that this dough does not kill us.
Flying dough? This pizzeria surprises me more and more every time. Cool! We managed to get through this! And now we need to jump over some strange green and yellow liquids and move on.
And here these strange cooks for some reason throw pizza at the wall. It seems that in this way they take out their anger or get rid of unnecessary pizzas that they accidentally ruined.
It looked as strange as possible, but it's good that we passed them by. Now we are going down to some kind of another basement. I think there are too many levels to this pizzeria.
We found ourselves in some kind of giant room with jumping hooks. Now we need to get past them and we will move on. Great, we managed to do it.
And now we need to go through this door with blue windows. Okay, here we also have a test with some steam. Now we need to walk so as not to touch this steam. Okay, and now we find ourselves in a room where garbage bags are floating in the lava. It looks like we'll have to jump on these garbage bags to get to the other side.
It's not as easy as it might seem because there are platforms on top that make it a little difficult for us to jump, but we still manage to do it. We go further into this room, and now we need to somehow open this big door. Looks like we need to open this electrical panel.
Wow, I have never seen such tests before. Here we really need to use a screwdriver to open this electrical panel. I really didn't expect to see such challenges in this game. It's very cool that the developers decided to diversify this game so much.
Well, this is really difficult because here you need to make circular movements with the mouse in order to untwist this electrical panel. Cool, we were able to do it.
I already like this game much more than Papa Pizza Pizzeria because the variety of challenges in this game is really very large. We finally jumped over this lava, and now we will need to go past this hydraulic press in order to go further.
Okay, let's pass this test. It seems pretty easy to me. Oh, I didn't even know that under this hydraulic press, there is a conveyor belt along which we move much faster. It's cool that we managed to pass this test on the first try. Now we need to get past these thorns.
Why are there spikes in a pizzeria anyway? Is this to make the dough leaky? But why does pizza have holes in it? Okay, it seems to me that I will never understand this. But nevertheless, we passed this test, and now we need to go down. Lava is flowing here again. By the way, I just wanted to wonder why lava is in the pizzeria. But this is Roblox, in which there is no logic. Therefore, I think that it is simply not worth doing this.
Wow, this test seems to be the most difficult because it's not clear where we need to stop. Here you just need to move forward according to your feelings. I'm very surprised that Jax can pass this test on the first try. It really looks as cool as possible. Okay, we pressed some button, and the liquid that was at the bottom flowed into the drain. Now we need to press the button that appeared in this pit.
It looks like, with the help of this button that appeared in the pit, we will be able to open the door through which we will need to go further. I really hope this is true. Great. This is the door to some next location with tests. Let's go there.
I think there are too many challenges in this game. At least no pizzeria should have so many tests for people. It doesn't even look like some kind of production workshop. Rather, it looks like an obstacle course that Mr. Beast built.
By the way, yes, I completely agree with you. It seems to me that this definitely does not look like any production workshop. Okay, now the main thing for us is to pass this test and go to the stairs. It seems to me that the final test is already as close as possible.
I really like that this game really has a lot of saves, because if there were fewer of them, this game would simply be impossible to complete. There are really a lot of difficult tests here that are quite difficult to pass. But as always, we pass all the tests the first time because Jax is a professional in passing any obbies.
And in this location, we need to choose the right door. I think we should go to the kitchen. Okay, looks like we chose the right door, and now we will need to pass some test.
Here, two chefs are preparing a very strange pizza. Looks like the main ingredient will be this guy lying here. Looks like now we need to help them prepare.
Looks like we'll need to use this oven now. Okay, we put this pizza in the oven. Now we have to cook this pizza. Let's see what test awaits us.
This challenge looks pretty weird. Okay. It looks like here we need to turn the levers that light up in red. It's pretty easy. I think that there is nothing difficult in this test and we can cope with it very easily.
In fact, the timer constantly starts counting down the time faster and faster, and with each lever it becomes more and more difficult. But I think that I have a pretty good reaction and I can pass this test very easily.
We've already turned 6 levers, only 4 left. The very last levers are the heaviest because the timer here really starts counting down at a very high speed. But Jax, with his remarkable reaction, was able to cook this pizza very quickly and pass this test. It's very cool that we were able to do this.
I hope this really was the last test. Now we're heading to the garage. It looks like next we need to go down to this very creepy basement in which for some reason human limbs are scattered.
Are you really surprised by this? Bro, they make pizza out of people here. Are you seriously asking this question now? Look at some green button down there. Looks like we need to click on it.
This location looks quite large and empty. It looks like the final boss fight awaits us now. Yes, just look. It looks like it will appear here now. Oh no! It is he! Giant Chef Bob! He looks very angry, and it looks like we're really going to have to defeat him now.
Well, let's start doing this. I'm very interested in what weapons they will give us to fight the giant cook.
I'm very interested to know this too. Seriously, pizza? Are we gonna throw pizza at this chef while he shoots ketchup at us? Okay, I think this fight will be pretty easy because he can't hit us.
Jax, you're doing pretty well. It seems that as a child he really loved throwing food, and that's why you always hit this boss right in the head without missing a beat.
Yes, he actually does quite well. Well, let's just continue fighting him. By the way, his HP bar has turned yellow. This means that he no longer feels as good as he felt before.
He has less than half HP left. Come on, Jax, do not stop. Keep throwing pizzas at him so we can finally kill him.
I'm trying very hard, but he starts shooting more and more often. Because of this, it seems to me that he may soon be able to defeat me. Oh no, he pours ketchup on the ground. Look, for some reason he started attacking us in a different way.
You only have to hit it with pizza a few times. Come on, Jax, don't stop. Keep throwing pizza at this boss's head.
We almost got it. The main thing is not to let him harm us. Great! We were finally able to defeat him. It was very easy. I really enjoyed this game and how varied the challenges were. Now, let's move on to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends. Today we will play the game Amanda the Adventurer 2.
The demo version of this game appeared literally recently, and we immediately decided to play it.